Spectacular view overlooking the skyline of the city of Cebu City with tall trees, clean air, fresh air, at the same time cool climate. That is one of the consideration if you're trying to hunt for a place to live for your family and loved ones. And in the mountain hill of Barangay Busay, you have choices of that amenities that you want, skylines that you can see clearly, and this is in Marco Polo hotels and condo units. Buildings, condo buildings, high-end buildings, tall buildings have flourished, have been built to accommodate those families and young professionals who wish to live with vibrant surrounding, secure, safe, clear, clean, with awesome view, with away from the horrendous traffic of the city dwellings that is modern, cozy, affordable, secure, safe. And that's what Marco Polo have offered to the young professionals, to the Cebuanos of the modern times. So that's why they have built condo buildings, aside from the hotels that has been there for a long times, buildings that you can see now clearly, towering in heights, overlooking Cebu City. These are the skylines that you can see clearly anytime with the tall buildings that has been surrounding near the hotel. Aside from that, there is a very spacious traffic flow of parking area, and also areas where you can jog safely and surrounded with plants and greeneries. And every Saturday there is the farmers market day where you can buy freshly harvested crops, plants from the mountain barangay of Busay, and that is every Saturday. The tenants as well as those neighboring places who lives on neighboring places can buy vegetables, fruits here in farmers market in Marco Polo on Saturday. That is open 7 o'clock in the morning. So you don't need to go to the mountain barangay of Busay or Balamban, because here in Marco Polo there is already a farmer's market where you can buy freshly harvested crops, vegetables. And now we are entering in a very iconic hotel. It has many names. It has been changed to different names, but you just cannot deny the fact that this place has been an icon and has been a part of the history, the rich history of Cebu, because this is where you can see the who's who in Cebu City. This is a favorite place for parties of the resident of Cebu, because it offers a very secure, safe, and private accommodation. Especially the location is also in the mountain hill of Busay, so you can have safety, security, and your privacy is guarded. So there is no surprise, most of social events of Cebu City is being held here in Marco Polo, because they have huge function rooms aside from the rooms where you can stay. And there is a gallery of pictures of famous local and international celebrities, just like that, just like what is hanging in the wall. Famous celebrities who came and visit Cebu or have attended a social gatherings. Their pictures are all hang there. I have identified international beauty queens, local beauty queens, the Cebu's tycoons, diplomats. Their face is plastered here. Their face is proudly being hanged on the wall, for they have visited the beautiful Marco Polo Hotel. This hotel used to be called Cebu Plaza under Mr. Fonacier, but after the sequestration, it has become Marco Polo Hotel. Same amenities, same iconic place. Nothing much has been changed. The furniture is still world-class, tasteful, iconic, and very well thought, at the same time beautifully crafted. Look at those photos. It is one attraction that you should not miss. You might spot some world famous personalities that you know or you have identified with. So I would like to invite all of you to visit and come to Marco Polo Hotel. They have huge space where you can stay for your accommodation. There is also a huge place where you can dine, a dining place. There is also a place, a buffet, where you can take a buffet breakfast. At Cafe Marco and El Viento, there is that swimming pool, sprawling swimming pool where you can take a dip. So look at this place. It is the event place. It is the hotel that must go to. It is a 5-star hotel. A famous hotel in the very vibrant Queen City of the South. Social talaga ang hotel na to. Ito ang pinupuntahan ng mga socialite in Cebu, and all the social gatherings are being held here. Social events in the calendar is always held here in Marco Polo Hotel. So visit Marco Polo Hotel for your dining experience, for your stay. Come summer, it's ready for your accommodation. And of course, my breakfast is in H Cafe in Harold Hotel, where I take my breakfast today after a visit in Marco Polo Hotel. Well, it is also a famous breakfast place inside in a hotel because it is located at the Harold Hotel, a beautiful place where you can dine for breakfast here at H Cafe in Harold Hotel. So, if you are fond of taking breakfast buffet, visit Harold Hotel and dine your breakfast at H Cafe in Harold Hotel. The local politics is heating up in my beloved city of Cebu. Yesterday was the opening, the first day of the campaign period for the local election. And my choice for mayor, I'll have Dave Tumulak. And for my vice mayor, it's Mr. Garcia, Raymond Garcia. I have lived during the glorious days of Tomas Osmeña, when he first became the mayor in the 90s. He was a visionary that time. In fact, when he became the mayor of Cebu, he had so many projects, developments that was very much ahead of time. He is a global thinker and a visionary that time. But I think his health have deteriorated, and his vision of Cebu have become polluted because of there is so much politicizing, there is so much entitlement in his person. Perhaps it is due to his medicines that he takes on his health issue. Well, he lost in the last election against Labelia. So for this time, thank you. This time, he let his wife run for the office. I have nothing bad to say about Margot, but it is just same color. It is the same dog with different color. No, it is the same dog with a different color. Who will still be the person behind Margot is the husband, that's Tomas. So no for me. As for Mike Rama, ever since he ran for office, I didn't really vote for him. For me, he is the typical and a personification of a traditional politician. From his stint as a vice mayor until he became mayor, I did not consistently did not vote for him. So between the two, Margot and Rama, neither will I vote for mayor. So I'm trying myself. I am taking the risk, the calculated risk of choosing Dave Tumulak for mayor this time, because that is what the time calls for. That's what we need at this point in our life, in our history here in Cebu, after the pandemic, after the onslaught of Typhoon Odette. Let's focus on what is best for Cebu. There is no time for hate, for vindictiveness, for divisiveness, for witch hunting, for quarreling because of political affiliation. We want to move forward. We want to move on collectively as a Cebuano. That's why I am choosing Dave Tumulak for mayor. As for my vice mayor, Raymond Garcia, I always believe in his integrity, in his competence, in his character. That's why I will vote for him. They can be a good team because Raymond is level-headed. He is also a diplomatic, at the same time qualified and young. We need young leadership in this city. For the national seat in the government, I am a moderate and mindful supporter of Bongbong Marcos. He is my choice for president. Why not Lenny? Again, it's the same dog with different color. Who is maneuvering her campaign? Of course, the liberal, the yellow personalities who are so much ashamed of their previous color and shifted into pink, and that has been validated by the recent appearance of the recent pathetic appearance of Chris Aquino on a campaign on a very dramatic and pathetic appearance during a campaign in Tarlac. She validated that indeed Lenny is yellow. is a liberal choice for president. The people that is maneuvering her campaign are those people who were in the yellow colors, who is so much ashamed, who is so ashamed of their color and shifted into pink. So it is the same barking dog wearing a different color. As for my vice president, it is Sara Duterte, because I want the build project of President Duterte be continued. No? So Sara is my very intelligent choice for vice president, hands down. As for my senator, I only have two on my list right now. It's Gibo Teodoro and Mark Villar. Okay. As for the political climate here, I always believe no president, no people we have elected can change or uplift our life. Tayo mismo ang magpapabago sa ating buhay. As to the issue of corruption, it is already a culture of corruption. Walang nakaupo sa gobyerno na walang bahid na korupsyon, because that is endemic in our culture. It is a cancer in our culture, and who is to be blamed for that? Voters, the electorate. Kasi most of those who are ill-informed are corrupted, nadadala sa pera, nagpapabayad sa kanilang boto, and they take election personally. So, yung kaugalian na utang na loob, that has been a hindrance to the development of our country. Dapat ang election is not personal. No? We should be very objective in our choice. We should stick on issues, not on personality. At saka yung traditional politician should rest now and allow the young, vibrant, objective, visionary, aggressive, risk-taker, young wannabes in politics. Give them the chance. Give them the chance. But we have to be very vigilant and critical, observant as a voters. Let's be responsible as a voters. Nasa atin nagsisimula ang pagbabago. Hindi sa kung sino mang politician that we will be electing in office. Nasa atin ang pagbabago. It is just a shame na parang ginagawang political circus ang election ngayon. Gamit na naman ang mga mahihirap. Ang drama about poverty, alleviation of poverty. I've heard that long time ago. So now, I rather stay in my home, watch the circus, and decide for myself. Ang masakit lang, because of the divisiveness, may ibang mga tao na makikitid ang utak who will war or will wage war or will take against someone who is not in conformity with his or her choice. Kasi nga, personal para sa kanila ang eleksyon na to. They are so entitled. Pag hindi kasundo, tinatawag nilang bobo, gago, tanga. Yan ang mga taong dapat iwasan. Yan ang mga taong dapat, we should get rid of those people who are so entitled, who are so hypocrite, who are so blinded by their own hallucinations or paranoia. So mga Filipino, kapwa Filipino, gusto mong umunlad ang bayan, magsimula dapat sa iyo. Do not rely on whoever sits into power. We should, collectively as a Filipino, work hard for the betterment of this country. God bless the Philippines and God bless you, mga kapwa kong Filipino.